Greetings from the Professional IGP, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhundash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is Social and Asset International Educational and Training Institute. In last 3 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus professional 1,500 organizations. In the Institute of Global Professionals, globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective in case one skill just by for informal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, national, international to students, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner, the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinar, seminar courses, our quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free. Like resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and one platform for gathering journalists which can update all day. Each learning game, website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to beat their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement our training program webinar and for you the learner by professional trainers, speaker, and coaches. Our session are conducted globally to promote the education of the abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the state of global professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to answer the needs of today's generation and to serve them with research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learner represent more diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP member are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before I move to the next, let me remind you to share, tag, and mention it in the comment box. Support is very helpful for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind you to share, tag, and mention it in the comment box. Support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 2,106 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 2,106 webinars successfully. Dear RGB speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you'll be benefited. We already launched our new website having fine struggle with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. So create your account for once with profile information. Note that with profile information, you will enjoy all feature. With mismatched data, you cannot do anything here. From now, you have to participate in live really place card. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified certificate. Now it's easier and tab on it because after the session we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate. Otherwise, not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download certificate of gratitude. If you are an online live quiz competition winner, you can download the certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, besides this, we participate in an award function which organizes comments about the IGP. You can download that also. You can see prepare and download 18 days to receive certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Inclusion in the Pandemic. Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2020, 2021, and 2022, Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 2, Teaching Leader Foreign Language Assessment Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom Engagement Tools, Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 4, The New Trend in Education, Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 5, Upskill Social Leadership and Management Skills, Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 6, Trend in Innovation in Mathematics Education, Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 7, Research Comprehension Approach, Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 8, Teaching a Special Program in the Arts, Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Teaching Studies, Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now, you can participate in 1,000 plus international level quiz with verified certificate. Teaching fees for teacher, health is for parents, health is for teens, education tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our previous services website for free and many more. Our IGP well wishes will provide you with the best quality service promised previously, but lack of technical problem when late sending on time. The second opportunity collected previous condition to solve all issue from our website. Now, can enroll reset password everything. You can check your details for all webinar details. This is a cordial request to check all button pages on our website. You like and should be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account of login, you cannot enjoy our service. At present, we are going to start 2107 webinar, which name is Relationship in Leadership. And today our speaker name is Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas Afalula. She is from UK. Before I hand over this to our speaker, ma'am, I'll say a little bit about her. Founder, Director, US UK International Inspired Speaker and Global Advisor, award-winning author. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation.
Right. Good morning.
Hello, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this particular time. I appreciate Institute of Global Professors, all our great coordinators and moderator. Thank you so much for inviting me and introducing me. Also, I want to congratulate every one of you that is listening to me today, this morning, on Facebook, on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're just going to go straight to the point today on relationship in leadership. Thank you so much. Okay. But before I go any further, let me quickly ask you some questions. You know me by now that before we start any other thing, we like to engage your mindset because mindset is everything. And for you to have a good mindset, you need to be reasoning and critically thinking. So let me ask you a few questions. Are you comfortable the way you are as a leader? Are you happy about the event recurring in your life, in your relationship, and also in your leadership? Can you say the mind that you have currently and maybe have held on for a long time have affected your life as a leader, your leadership, your relationship, and even in your society positively? I want to repeat that question again. Can you say that the mindset you have currently and maybe have held on to for a long time have affected your life, your leadership, your relationship, and even in the society? What if the mindset you have right now has separated you from their friends, denied you of precious favors and opportunities, and have been a major barrier to your happiness and self-fulfillment? Would you say that your mindset has and is attracting the right people and opportunity to you? You know that definitely we are here on this platform to talk about leadership, but not only just leadership. We want to talk about the relationship in leadership. And for us to define what leadership is all about, is the process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards the achievement of a goal. As a leader of your home, leader in your society, leader in your community, leader also of the nation, leader even in the team, leader in your organization, and even leader in the place where you work. So a leader is art of leading a group of people, an organization, or a country. Okay, so that's what we just said. So Carl Belcher stated that they may forget what you've said as a leader, but they will not forget how you made them feel. George Harrison said, With love, we can serve and save the world. And that is why I'm asking you this morning, how is your relationship with people as a leader? Let me seize this opportunity to welcome all my great leaders on the platform. Thank you for joining us. Kawik Isaiah, thank you for joining us. Clemencia Ralutin Ragwood, thank you for joining us. Marius Organ, thank you for joining us. Aaron, thank you for joining us. Alex, thank you for joining us. Queenie Rose, thank you for joining us. Mariam Paya, thank you for joining us. Yes, we are talking about relationship in leadership. Let me just quickly share with you the leadership qualities. And from there, we'll be able to know, you'll be able to assess yourself as a leader and how you are building your relationship with others. Number one is empathy. This is the capacity to understand or feel what another person is experiencing from within their frame of influence. That is the capacity to place oneself in another's position. Empathy. When you're leading the people, you need to know that we are all different. The way you feel is different from the other people's feelings. So you need to show empathy. Your quality of a leadership must be empathy. Put yourself in their position. So when you are addressing them, when you are working together to solve a problem or to achieve a goal, you need to know that everyone is not perfect and every one of us are just getting better. It's an opportunity for you to lead the group. Doesn't mean you know better than them sometimes. And it doesn't mean that you are smarter than them or you are clever than them. Some of them you might be older than, and some of them might be older than you. Some of them might be going through a lot in their lives. And that is more reason why you are a leader, you need to show empathy. It's not about just carrying the work or doing the work or achieving the goals. We are all human beings. And for a change, we need to be human. And that is why we need to show empathy. Number two, integrity. It is the practice of being honest and showing a consistent and uncompromising to strong moral and ethical principles and value. You need to be honest with yourself and be honest in your leadership. When you say you want to do something, especially promising, always make sure you take responsibility of your promise you made. Don't make the promise that you know you can't do, because that will break your own credibility. So integrity is very important in whatever we do. It gives us respect and also respect others. It builds trust, because if your promises or what you said you intend to do and you promise or you said you will do and you didn't do out of faith, then you are damaging your own trust. And you want people that follows you to build their trust with you, because that is the way we can work together as a team and perform well and create a quality products and services. Integrity is very important. It is the practice of being honest and showing a consistent and uncompromising to strong morals and ethical principles and values. Integrity is regarded as the honesty and trustfulness or accuracy of one's action. Because as a leader, others follows you, others watch you and observe you. Sometimes some of them might even duplicate what you do. That means you do whatever you are doing, how you reacting, how you are treating others that follows you can do the same. So are you going to be a good role model? Role model. Humility is the quality of being humble. As a leader, you need to humble yourself. Why? Because we are all still in our journeys of lives. because we are still processing our transformation, because we are still growing every day, because there is no perfect in our leadership, and we are not perfect. And that is more reason why we need to humble. When you humble yourself, you are opening up to others to be able to come closer. When you open up, when you are humble, you yourself be able to learn from your mistakes and also learn from others. If you are arrogant and ego, then you are putting yourself in a place that you are not to be touchable, you are not to be teachable, and you are not to be approachable. And that's more reason why we need to humble ourselves as a leader. When you lead people. You are not leading objects. You are not leading images. You are not leading any other thing, but you are leading people like you, because you are human, they are human. So when you humble yourself, you are placing yourself in a state that, yes, I am your leader, but still I can learn from you. Being a leader as well, you need to be accountable. It's an ethic and governance. Accountability is availability, blame, liability, and the expectation of account given. Yes, you can be blamed for what is not being done properly. You can be blamed for not taking, but are you ready to take your accountability? Are you ready to take your responsibility? Are you ready to take your blame? And are you ready to work together? Even when you make mistakes, you still need to let your team members know that, yes, this is a mistake. Not in the other way around, where you make mistakes and then you throw the blames to your team members. We have to take the accountability. We have to be responsible for ourselves, responsible for our actions, responsible for the decision we are making, and be accountable for others. Because the way you are there as a leader is for you to lead others, is to guide them, is also to work with them so that you can achieve the goals. Transparency, very, very important. This implies openness, communication, accountability, and serve to motivate behavior that will help achieve one's goals. You need to be transparent. You need to be open. Let them see your weakness and your strength, because no one is an island and no one can be the best on the top. We all have to work together as a leader. So what I want you to know, that when you open up, when your yes is yes, your nay is nay, when you can present and accountable to whatever you have done, and when you can also let people know what you are doing, is very important. Because you can't close to yourself and you said you are leading others. Others need to know your stand. They need to know your stand. They need to know your boundaries. They need to know your capability. It's very important. So, and the only way to do that is when you are open, when you are communicating it to the audience, or you are communicating it to your team members, or you are communicating it to those people that follows you, or those people that are taking decision, taking your own decision or your instructions. Clear communication is very important. If a leader wants to be a great leader, you need to build your communication skills. You need to know when to speak. You need to know how to speak. And you need to respect people while you are speaking. It's very, very important. Also, when you are transparent, people can know you better. They can know what you can do. They can know what you can achieve. Your ability, they will know. And will be ready. They will be ready to walk along with you, and also to correct one another. Determination is a key word there. It's a positive emotional feelings that involve persevering towards a difficult goals in spite of obstacles. Determination occurs pro to goal attainment. As a leader, you need to determine one thing, that no matter the situation, the circumstances, We need to achieve our goals. We need to set the goals and also achieve it. We need to stand together. Yes, there will be discouragement. Yes, there will be disappointment. Yes, there will be obstacles. Yes, there will be challenges. But as a leader, you need to stay strong for the for the members of the team. You need to stand strong because they look up to you. If you give up today, they will give up, or some of them will give up. If you doubt today, some of them will doubt. If you have stories, resilience, others people will also do the same thing. So your quality of your determination matters because you are the one that will encourage others, motivate them, and inspire them and say, you know what? Yes, it is difficult. The task is difficult, but we can do it together. You cannot give up because if you give up, the whole team will give up. You have to be strong and be courageous and be bold. Even when there is problem, there's challenges, you need to come up and see beyond that. You need to rise above every challenges, every situation, knowing that no condition is permanent. It's just a phase. And if you can deal with these challenges today, you can do it the same thing tomorrow. And you are training everyone that is following you, everyone you are leading, you are training them how to become a strong, determined person. But then we all fails, and it is good. It's all right to fail. But let us just talk about few things that makes the leader fail. Remember, we are talking about relationship in leadership. And relationship in leadership is very important because those you lead, you relate with. And those you relate with, you lead. You lead them. So then, reason why our leaders fails. Number one, refusing to take responsibility for any of the challenges the organization is facing. Remember, we just said something about determination. So what's your capability, your capacity, your ability to deal with the challenges and not shy away from it? You have to take the responsibility as a leader, every challenges that the organization is facing. You need to look beyond that. You need to look above that. So refusing to take responsibility can make you to fail. Because if you as a leader fails, it's just like you are the leader, you are the driver of a car. If you decide not to move forward, then everyone in your car will not move forward. It's just as that, simple as that. Then abusing the privilege of a leader. Oh yes, let me say something. Yes, you might study to get there. You might get some certain qualification that gets you there. You might get some charisma that gets you there. You might even have many experiences to get there. But when you start abusing the privilege of being a leader, you will lose it. Your character needs to be demonstrated. Your behavior needs to be demonstrated. Like my pastor used to say, everything else, your achievement, your certificate, your diploma, even your experience will get you where you want to get to or fill that position you want to. But what will sustain you there is your behavior, your character, your attitude. Not what you said you are right from the beginning of your interview or applying for the job, but how you've demonstrated your skills, your behavior, your attitude is very important. That is what will sustain you there. That is what will keep you there and also keep you going. That's where you get your promotion. Your attitude towards solving problem will get you a promotion. So that is why it is so important that we do not abuse that privilege. Always make sure that because you are there doesn't mean you are perfect. Every one of us are imperfect. We are learning every day. And that is why I always say that learning is living and is lifelong. You keep learning until you get it right. Even when you get it right, you still keep learning. What makes a researcher is because they keep earning curiosity to want to know more. And that makes them a leader. What makes a leader a leader is when you are learning and reading and researching every day to gain more knowledge, more ideas, innovation, creativity. That's what makes you to get there. But then you are leading the people. So you don't abuse that privilege. You don't take what is not belongs to you. And you make use and manage the resources that is available. So you don't abuse the people and you don't abuse the resources available for you to manage to manage the organization. Then that makes me to say even the abuse of power. Some people, when they get to that stage, they forgot themselves. They've even forgot how they've worked hard to get to where they are. So they abuse it. They think they have the whole world. They've forgotten that God, the universe, is still watching them. So they abuse the power. They talk to people anyhow. They disrespect and break even the rules and regulations of the organization. They put on their attitude of I don't care. After all, they will pay me ending of the month. No, a leader should not be like that. You should be a role model. You should be an influencer. You should be the one to help others to reach their goals, to achieve their purpose. So we shouldn't be abusing the power given to us. It's by grace, not by our own cleverness, not by our own. It's by the grace, because even while you are studying, the study you're studying, the only person that gave you the knowledge to understand it is God. So when you have the fear of God, you will not abuse the power. Poor communication skills, I've said it right. If you want to be a good leader, you need to improve always communication skills. Under the communication skills, we have active listening. You need to listen to others before you can take action. You need to listen to others, reasoning together. That's where directors comes on this table and sit down and brainstorming. They share their ideas together, their opinions together, they reason together. That's part of communication. And when you are also talking of communication as well, you have to see the right words to say at the right time, in the right moment, the right words. What about your body language? Because sometimes what you are saying might be different from how you are reacting. And we learners these days, we are not only just listening, we are also observing at the same time. So you need to work towards that if you are building a good relationship in leadership. Blind to current situation. Yes, especially if you are not, if you feel, put yourself down and say, oh no, I can't deal with these challenges. Or you ignore that something is going on. Because if you don't accept that challenges now, it will escalate and become worse. Poor self-management. How are you managing yourself? Self-actualization, self-assessment, self-love. How are you managing that? Do you know yourself? Do you know your weakness and your strengths? Do you know your why you are where you are? Do you know your potentials? Do you know your purpose? And if you know your purpose, how do you want to achieve your purpose? How do you want to develop yourself? How do you want to become better? Knowing that no one is perfect. We are all building every day. We are all developing every day and getting better every day. How well is your communication? How well is your learning skills? How well are you learning? How many books have you read? Very, very important. Even to research and bring more solutions. Do you have that capability, that ability to bring new solutions to your company or you are just there to follow just the policy of the company and that is it. No, we need to do better. Things are changing every day. And as a leader, the whole company is depending on you. The workers are depending on you. The employers is that they are depending on you for appointing you to be the leader, to be the director, to be the manager. And when you are being dependent on, then you need to deliver greatly. So when a leader set the wrong example, that's also another way. When you set an example, what example are you setting? Wrong one or right one? Good or bad? Very important. So let's move on. So now that we are talking about how we're failing and other things like that, first step to taking somewhere is to decide yourself as a leader that you are not going to stay where you are. You will break the barrier. You come out of your comfort zone. You change your mindset from fixed mindset to growth mindset and keep renewing it. Keep growing your mindset. And when you change your mindset, then you change your attitude, you change your action, your lifestyle, how you are leading people, how you are communicating with them. That's the way to go about it. So desire to become better in life, in relationship, in your leadership, in business, by changing your mindset. Mindset is everything to me, and I will keep on saying it to everywhere I go. Transforming, you transforming every day until you grow older and die. So you need to keep transforming your leadership, transforming your relationship, transforming yourself. So mindset is everything. And the only way you can transform is when you renew your mindset, not settling for less, not settling for average, and not settling for second best, but keep going. Like one of my mentors will say, if you cannot fly, you can run. If you cannot run, you can walk. And if you cannot walk, you can crawl. But don't stay, but keep going. Just keep progressing. Keep doing things consistently every day. That makes you a leader. Set goals, take actions, and get better. Change is needed, especially in the modern world of technology. Yes, we have technology, but people around, or every one of us, we are not the same. We don't have the same brain. How are you ready to assist and support others to catch up with this modern technology? Everything is new to every one of us. Some are faster, some are slow, but we all need to come together and solve this problem and achieve our goals. With change mindset, there will be no change, and without change mindset, there will be no change. There will be no progress. And change will bring efficiency, fulfillment, satisfaction, even in our leadership and life. So, characteristics of resistance as a leader building your relationship. It prevents disorder. It helps you not to break focus. It handles the changes of our time and an example to others to follow in a positive way. Live your life without any complaint. Instead of complaint, let's find solution. The time we sit down to lament, to complain, the time is losing. We are losing time, but we can do better. Sitting down, lamenting, complaining, and blaming can only reduce us, can only set us back, can only stop us, can only discourage us. And as a leader, you are the role model that people follow. They look up to you. They trust you to lead them. They take responsibility of yourself, of your actions, of your decision making. Help you to be what you want to be. Oh yes, when you are resilient, strong in the face of adversity and discouragement. Oh, yes, I've said it before as a leader. So it's very, very important that we go through it. But the moment of truth is this: wisdom is the principal thing. And in all our getting, we get understanding, and better understanding of life, which lead you to better and quality performance and fulfilling life. We only start by your own personal development. If you can manage yourself, you can manage others. If you can love yourself, you can love others. If you can respect yourself, then you can respect others. If you can add value to yourself, then you can add value to others. If you can lead yourself, then you can lead others. So you'll see now that all will base on your own personal development. So the moment of truth as well, that happiness depends on our mindset. Mindset opens opportunity and learning, like we are all doing now. It exposes us into reality of life and genuineness. Mindset is how we judge the situation, how we perceive others, and how we treat others as a leader, and how we respect them. The state of our mind matters a lot, especially on this topic of relationship in leadership. And as the word of God said, as the man thinks, so is he. So how are you thinking? What are you thinking? What's in your mind? Negative or positive? Because there's no way leading people that it is okay and you are and your own mind is polluted with corruption, with negativity. So that is the more reason why we should save and guide our mind. Because our mind dictates our actions. Our mind dictates our beliefs. And as a leader, how are we going to lead people positively? We all depends on the positive mindset. So it is very important. So let's see what they said about this mindset again when we are talking about relationship in leadership. The Oxford English Dictionary defines mindset as a way of thinking, our attitude and opinion, especially habitual one. English Language Learner definition of thought: it is an idea, an opinion, picture that is formed in our mind. Something that you think of at all, thinking about details of something. So if you change as a leader, everything will change for you. Even everything around you. Change from fixed mindset to a growth mindset if you want to succeed in life. And from negativity to positive, knowing that all things are possible with God. Carol Dwayne said, these two mindsets can significantly affect your lives and your career satisfactory. So it can affect your leadership. So the state of your mind dictates how you lead, how you guide, how you manage, and how you respect and add value to people. So let me also quickly give you this as well. Mindset for education, for leadership, for skills, for anything in life. As a leader, we have my M. M we stand for be mindful of people as a leader. Be ready to motivate them and monitor them and mentor. I stand for inspire. As a leader, you need to have that inspiration in you, and you can give that inspiration to others. Be an inspiration to others. Impact, influence, then give right and quality informations. N stand for new ideas, new skills, new beginning. As a leader, you need to be bringing new ideas. How will you do that? You need to research, you need to observe, you need to humble yourself to learn from others and even learn from your mistakes and many more. And you could be a leader for 100 years. You can still start new skills that will enhance your leadership in this 21st or 22nd century. Very, very important. Then the next one, new ideas, there's D, which I miss out, but I will give you. D is determination, desire, dream. Develop yourself and help others to develop their skills. S stand for sponsor, support, share what you have, share what you know, share what you have. Suggest and even save lives. Save yourself and save others around you. E stand for empower, education, empathy, and encouragement. T finally stands for transformation. Transform. Always transform your mindset, your life, your leadership. Always find a way to transform yourself and your skills and your activities. Training goes for more training and encourage your people working under you to go for training. Sponsor them to go and learn more and bring to the table. Teaching, always be willing to teach, and also there will be testing for everything we do. Your leadership will be tested, your beliefs will be tested, your state of your mind will be tested, your curriculum or your achievement will be tested. So are you ready to be tested? Okay, so these are the things that I want to share with you today, and I believe that you have gained a lot. Let me quickly give you this. A stand for self-assessment. Like I said to you, anything you are going to become, achieve, or succeed in is all going to down on your personal development. And as a leader, you assess yourself first before you assess others. So I will quickly give you this ABC. Self-assessment, you need to accept yourself. Accept who you are. Accept your gift, your ability. Don't fake it. Just be honest to yourself and be authentic. Appreciate yourself and appreciate others. Remember, I said, whatever you do to yourself is what you will do to others. Determine your thoughts. That comes to mindset. You have to determine the information you are storing into your mindset. And whatever is in your mindset will determine how you think. You can think positively or think negatively. So you need to determine your thought. Share your thoughts as well. So you know the information, the right information you store in your mindset. Now you can share it also to others so that they can learn from you. So that is that. So whatever we allow to captivate our thought life, we eventually control our lives. The life you are experiencing today is largely as a result of your mindset and thought pattern yesterday. Whatever we continually meditate upon, we begin to program our reasoning, feeling, and will. So over time, we would subconsciously make choices to speak and act in a way that are consistent with the prevailing thought of our mind. So this can be seen as the ability to change your mindset as a leader if you want to build a quality and healthy relationship in your leadership. From the point of a negativity to change it to the point of the positivity. It is the ability to be able to open to change and embrace new ideas and positive opinions that will help you take a step further in your pursuit of life as a leader. A wise man once said, and I will round up with this. A wise man once said that the mind plays a very important role in the life of an individual and as a leader. I look at these words of this wise man and I said a very big truth in it. Why? The reason. The mind is what makes you a man. The mind is what makes you a man. It determines your view about life, how you live a life, and it treats others around him, and the decision he takes concerning his life and what he gives out to the society is very important as a leader. In clear terms, the mind is the epicenter that determines everything, every activities and action a man takes. And that makes me to finish my presentation this morning. Any question time? Any questions from all our? Thank you for listening to me today.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for a rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition.
Okay, if there's no question, then I need to go. Any question quickly? No question? Okay. For this excellent presentation, very powerful. Thank you so much, Brata. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Thank you so much, Eve. Thank you so much, Clemencia. Thank you so much, Enilita. Thank you so much, Eve. Thank you so much for joining us today. Rosalinda, thank you so much. Maria, thank you so much. Aaron, thank you so much. Queenie, thank you so much. Isaiah, thank you so much for joining us today. I believe that you've understood what we've shared. And since there is no question, will you permit me to move on, or am I waiting? My wonderful
Yes, ma'am. I
moderator.
think after a wonderful presentation, our participant can understand the topic very clearly. That's why no questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for
Thank you so much.
your time in IGP. We have
Thank,
learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some
thank you.
value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye.
Bye. The IGP knowledge seeker stand for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. The IGP knowledge seeker stand for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.reviewigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next will line test passing market department. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. You feel to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.reviewigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next line test passing market department. If passed, back to the course again to download the certificate. You feel to retake the quiz. Download the certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change the few process for online quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Please sign up or sign in. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button and give a link, find the session name and join with the logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join and join online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on our official Facebook page and group instead of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. So with 13 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is, an example of a mutualistic relationship would be, is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 45% people are right here. Second question is, what is the relationship between power and velocity? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 50% people are right here. Third question is, does the table below show a proportion or non-proportion relationship? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 53% people are right here. Our next question is, how many relationships have I had in high school? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 63% people are right here. Our next question is, the relationship between infrastructure and in economy can be explained though. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 42% people are right here. Our next question is, the first three commandments guide us in our relationship with. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 95% people are right here. Our next question is, what was the relationship between Catherine and Heathcliff growing up? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 50% people are right here. Our next question is, what was the relationship between Catherine and Heathcliff growing up? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 50% people are right here. Second last question of the session is, recent parent relationship is not a negative as we expect. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 59% people are right here. Our last and final question of the session is, Persian staff should maintain good relationship with the local government official. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition. We top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition. We top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in our top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for final. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in our top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly fit your skill. Never stop learning, cause life will best of teaching us. Be happy as to save. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not people of things are but understand. Before I start, hit the like button. Again, must to thank all IGP knowledge seeker for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.